Mechabre is the brand new ARC aggressive frame sniper rifle from Festival of the Lost. This video is coming pretty late into Festival of the Lost, and that's because I wanted to talk about a specific thing with other weapons over this one. And some people would argue and say that Mechabre is well worth talking about immediately because of how good the god roll is. And for those unaware, Mechabre's god roll is going to be Lone Wolf closing time, and some people would argue not to get that roll because this perk combo is good on shotguns, fusions, and snipers, meaning that it's probably going to receive a much needed nerf, so people would recommend going Snapshot Sights opening. That is a god roll. I would definitely suggest it. That is the one I've had in my vault since this thing released, was Snapshot opening, and it's phenomenal. But the god roll currently is Lone Wolf closing time. Will that be nerfed by the end of this episode or possibly sometime moving into the next expansion? More than likely, because this has replaced opening shot and snapshot and quick draw and slide shot and threat detector, and pretty much only these two perks really matter. But the reason I didn't want to talk about Mechabre immediately was because I think that there's a weapon that people are just overlooking when talking about how Mechabre is the best sniper rifle in the game with those perks, and that is the fact that Veleda-F exists with the same exact perks. It is also an aggressive frame sniper rifle. It is just a void weapon, so same slot, just a different elemental type. But it also has access to Lone Wolf closing time. It also has some other options, which include snapshot opening shot. It also has access to slick draw, which not really a big fan of, but you know, if you're one of those people, it's there. There's also no distractions in that column, so it has a few other options that Mechabre just doesn't have. So I want to talk about the both of them and why I think that it is not super important that you get a god roll Mechabre. So when we compare these weapons at base, Mechabre has a range of 74 and Veleda-F has 80. Mechabre has 28 stability while Veleda-F has 25. It has 26 handling on Mechabre and 30 on Veleda-F, 30 reload on Mechabre, 27 on Veleda-F, 41 aim assist on Mechabre, 42 on Veleda-F, 45 zoom on Mechabre, 47 on Veleda-F. The biggest difference, honestly, is going to be that range. So Veleda-F has a solid 6 more range and 4 more handling, but Mechabre has 3 more stability. Those are the biggest differences. That one aim assist, when you throw Lone Wolf on this thing, I doubt that one aim assist is going to matter. That 2 zoom doesn't matter because we now have the zoom mods that you can put on your weapon. So you can easily take Mechabre from 45 to 47 if you prefer that zoom, or you can take Veleda-F from 47 to 45 to match Mechabre's. The only problem is if you want to lower Mechabre's, you cannot take Veleda-F to a lower Mechabre scope, and you cannot take Mechabre to a higher Veleda-F scope if you were to increase Veleda-F's to 49. So both of these weapons have good perks for the Crucible, and they're comparable in stats. They're the same frames, same slot. So to me, grinding out for the Festival of the Lost weapon isn't as important as some of these other weapons that we have this year because of the fact that you can just get it on a weapon that's going to be around for a while. You'll eventually be able to focus it at Banshee. It's available in Lost Sectors. You can farm it out, grind it at any point. Mechabre is, 3-week limited time run, and I just think that it's important to know that Veleda-F is out there and it's just as good. And yes, I know Veleda-F doesn't have search party, but to me, I don't feel the difference just because I think closing time is that powerful. That being said, I'm not saying one is better than the other. I think it's purely preference. I will say that Mechabre as a PvE weapon is really, really good because it has triple tap and clown cartridge with firing line for, your DPS phases, but a more interesting role is going to be Demolitionist Discord, which basically is going to allow you to shoot unlimited ammo with Discord after you get a kill with your kinetic weapon, or I guess heavy. And then Discord is going to give you 20% grenade energy on every kill you get with your sniper, so you gotta get 5 kills with Mechabre, and you will have your grenade back, which is really good when you have Discord and it's refunding all of that ammo. That is the one thing that Mechabre can do that Veleda-F cannot. And when it comes to PvE, Veleda-F really doesn't have anything. The best role it has is going to be Repulsor Brace with Withering Gaze or Destabilizing Rounds. Those are the only ones that really have synergy. Or if you wanted to just kind of avoid that first column, it does have Firing Line, and it does have Vorpal Weapon. Just, if it had Clown Cartridge or something here, it'd be a little bit more viable. But, unfortunately, nothing crazy for PvE. And bam, just like that, I've covered both these weapons. I made a God Roll review for both of them in a Mechabre video. Will anyone ever find this by searching the word Veleda-F? Probably not, but the God Roll for Veleda-F is going to be that Lone Wolf closing time roll, and again, if that gets nerfed, you can go Snapshot Opening, and the same exact thing goes for Mechabre. It's going to be Lone Wolf closing time, and if you can't get that, or it's nerfed, Snapshot Opening shot. Definitely a good way to go. And with that being said, thank you very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, stick around, because I'm going to just montage the rest of these Mechabre clips, because I have a shit ton of them, and would hate for these to go to waste, since they are the last review that I'm doing cut up like this for a while. So, enjoy. Roll the clip.